There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello. If you are watching this, then you are probably one of my subscribers, and if you're one of my subscribers, you either know me in real life, or you subscribe to me because you think I'm awesome and you like my videos, which are the best kind of subscriptions, or you have found your way here because I have been featured on KwandaoRen66, aka Elo's YouTube channel. Since I went to a local Pokemon tournament, which actually wasn't that local for me, I had to travel quite a distance, and fought him in real life, and I actually fought him twice. But I'm going to present to you guys the best match out of the two, and yeah, I guess we'll get into it. Alright, yeah, because this battle had to use real game cards, we had to submit our battle replays to the battle replay thingy? What is it called? I don't know, I forget. It's just like, you can send battle replays to Wi-Fi, and we had to send it there and then fish it out with our other game on the Ace card. And because of that, I'm gonna have some censored nicknames. Like his Kingdra MPK. I don't know why it was censored. I don't try to question the Nintendo nickname censors, because a lot of the time they do seem completely random. But anyway, let's get into team analysis. This is my now pretty stale weatherless OU team. I'm pretty proud of it, but it does have some problems, namely Dugtrio and Sun. It can handle sand and rain perfectly well, but Sun it has a weak spot for. But yeah, I've analyzed this team before. It's very, very, very basic stuff. It probably would be nice to have a manual weather setter-upper, but I don't know. I mean, I guess Heatran could use Sunny Day, but as I said, Sun is a problem. Yeah, there's a lot to say in this battle, so let's just get started. I mean, Scarf Victini is obvious as day. Focus Sash Dugtrio is obvious as day. Specs Kingdra is obvious as day. Coming out of the gate, even in our first battle, I knew these were things that were going to happen. And with Chlorophyll Venusaur, it kills everything I have. Everything. Donphan isn't so much of a problem. I mean, he's there obviously to spin, and he does it very well. And his Ninetales is way bulkier than I thought, which I discovered the first time around. And this is actually a very unique situation, because I get the opportunity. I had to work my way up through the losers bracket, which was not easy, mind you. I had to claw my way through some very difficult people. But I have a distinct advantage, because now I know his Ninetales set, and I know how bulky it is, and I know what mistakes I made the first time around. So I actually have a second chance of redemption and a chance at first place, even though I was knocked into the losers bracket upon facing Elo the first time. But that's enough story time. Let's get into this. Oh, I have to save, whatever, because I saved it in other things, other battles, whatever. Okay. So, he is going to lead with, of course, Ninetales. Why not? I'm going to lead with Heatran. The first battle we had, I was trying to protect Heatran a lot, but basically there is no way I can protect Heatran. Should I feint any of his Pokemon, Dugtrio is going to get a free switch in and kill me. Simple as that. I could have... I don't know. We'll get to it. I need to preserve Alakazam because it is the only way I can damage Victini or Venusaur, period. And it is a Focus Sash Alakazam, so... yeah, I'm just going to fire off an Earth Power, hoping for the best, really. Yeah, I'm going to get a critical hit, which doesn't really matter, but I really could have taken advantage of this. And I was wearing my lucky Pokemon hat, and I think I crit someone every match. I'm very sure I did. And I think they all mattered. This one doesn't matter as much as he's just going to protect. For no reason, really. I guess to get some HP back. I'm going to switch out now into Hottie Robo 2, knowing that Flamethrower is coming, or either that or a double switch, and I'm trying to do the opposite of what I did in my first match, which is to play Heatran as aggressively as possible. I'm just going to kill him here. This is maybe a bad move. I'm not really sure, because as I said, Dugtrio is a big threat, and it's going to kill Heatran sooner or later. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I mean, I could have gone into Gastrodon and tried to kill the Scald, but I don't think it would have killed because of the sun, and his Ninetales is extremely bulky, and his Ninetales has Roar, so I couldn't have really taken advantage of that so much. So I'm just going to have to try to make the best of it. Heatran goes down way early, and Dugtrio is perfect on Sun teams. And I was actually testing this team on Showdown before the tournament, and yeah, I noticed then too that Sun teams with Dugtrio were a big problem, but I didn't have a lot of time to test, and it was really late at night, and I needed to get up in the morning, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna hope there is no Sun team with Dugtrio, and lo and behold, there is a Sun team with Dugtrio, so I'm like, shit. I tried to fish for the flinch there with Icicle Crash and failed. I pretty much have to rely on hacks in order to win this battle, because I'm pretty much screwed. As I explained earlier on, he has Permasun and he has Venusaur and Scarf Victini, who can destroy me all day. Gonna go into Gastrodon. It is a very useless Pokemon, unfortunately, in this setup or in this matchup, because Venusaur is there. And Venusaur can set up on me, it can kill me, it can do anything it wants. And I think I'm just going to go for the Scald here, oddly. Probably should have gone for the Toxic. The Toxic probably would have been huge, actually. But I'm very, very thankful I did get a burn. Because this Kingdra is going to really, really, really jack me up. And, yeah, you'll see. I'm just going to Death Fodder Marasquee, because, as I said, it is completely worthless. Breloom is just as worthless. Two Pokemon that, outside of a Sun team, would actually wreck, and are very useful. Now, I'm going to go for Substitute. I was predicting him to switch out. But he just stays in, goes for the Draco Meteor again. And I am completely psyched out, mindfucked right now, because every time he stays in, I'm thinking he's going to switch out. Because Kingdra is still good for coming in and throwing off Dracos. I didn't think he would just want to Death Fodder it like that. And I'm also fishing for the 10% miss, and possibly him not breaking my sub, but he has specs, so that's definitely not going to happen. Now, I should have used Disable here. Problem was, like I said a couple seconds ago, I'm completely psyched out and mindfucked, because I'm like, shit in real life. He's gonna switch out into Victini or Venusaur, who will kill Gengar, outspeed it, kill it, because of Chlorophyll and because of Choice Scarf. So I'm just going to, this is my last chance for a Draco miss. And it doesn't happen. He hits 5 out of 5, which is unusual for Elo. He usually gets screwed over pretty hard by those 10% miss chances. Now this is a pretty bleak play. definitely should have gone for disable here. He wouldn't have died from burn, and the black sludge would have allowed me to live long enough to build enough HP with my black sludge to get up another sub. And yeah, so that is pretty much, yeah, it's pretty bad. Because I need to hit Victini and Venusaur with a Shadow Ball. I need to. And they're not even going to kill, like they aren't. But if I get some damage on Venusaur, I can take advantage of that. But due to being psyched out and due to him not missing, that's just not going to happen. I'm just going to throw out Breloom. Best I can do is a Life Orb Mach Punch, and that does very, very not much. And Venusaur is just going to take me out. And I believe, I'm going to go into 2 scoops here. He is my last hope. I am praying for a Sleep Powder miss, or that he does not carry Sleep Powder. But he carries Sleep Powder, and he hits it. So he's doing really good on the accuracy, which is not great for me. Yeah, my only hope is that he hit me. Actually, I was banking on him to sleep the miss powder, which is not a good thing to do. If you're banking on someone missing, you are pretty much in a bad place. But I was in a bad place, as I said, so hoping for the miss and then take him out with Psychic, things would have been awesome. My Sash would have been intact, and the only other Pokemon he had left was Victini, which I could have Shadow Balled. Would probably brought him down to half. But still, Victini, it depends on what he locked himself into. Had he locked himself into not V-Crate, I might have won, but the master plan was for... Okay, this is the master plan. The master plan was Gengar to beat out Kingdra with a sub-up, to hit Venusaur with a Shadow Ball, eventually go down, and then psych Venusaur out into switching into Victini, which I actually went for as a last-ditch effort move, with psych him out with Mamoswine, by going for Earthquake, because, you know, half health Venusaur, I thought he might want to switch into Victini, and then I could Earthquake Victini, and then Ice Shard Venusaur for the win. But, you know, Elo was playing super safe because there was prize money involved and he needed to pay rent and lots of other things. So he's just going to make this the best play possible, go for Giga Drain and take the game. But it was extremely close, much closer than our first match, where he just clobbered me with a 3-0. This was a 2-0, I could have made it a 1-0, but as I said, I was hoping he'd want to win with Victini, and I clicked on Earthquake in case he wanted to switch into Victini, because it really was my only hope at that point. I mean, I could have Ice Sharded Venusaur to make it a closer 1-0, but Victini is at full health, and yeah, it would just annihilate me. Another possible weak play is I should have tried to block the Rapid Spin with Gengar, but I knew that Gengar was going to be needed for Kingdra, so I didn't want to spend Gengar on Donphan, because I wasn't sure if he was just going to Stone Edge straight away, predicting my Gengar switch in. So I kind of over-predict / poorly predict there, and it kind of costs me, but, you know, this is an extremely difficult matchup for my team, which, this tournament has inspired me to kind of shelf this team and start a new OU team that uses weather. I'm going to try to go with Hippowdon for sand, because I've been inspired by my Monoground team, because it's been doing so well, and Hippowdon is a beast. But yeah, that is my epic, in real life, Elo versus me, RobotnikIsSexy battle. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment or a like, and I will be here to upload more Pokemon stuff in future. I will see you later, YouTube. Also, the guy who was running the tournament had a Tumblr blog and took our first and second place pictures And as you can see, that is my super sexy bod holding up my amazing $15 in prize money. And then there is the first place winner, the Elo man himself, in the flesh, in the zits. And hey, there is a screen capture of my channel. Yesterday it had 299 subscribers. And with the boost of Elo's popularity and him mentioning me, even briefly in the video, I now have well over 300 subs. I think I have 303 right now. I probably have even more than that. But anyway, thanks for the subs. This is a pseudo 300 special. If you want me to do anything more special than that, let me know in the comments section. And this time, I will see you later, YouTube.